When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another SEC rival, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Sooners will kick it away to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Motion from the wideout. Going right to work up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's high. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. He's got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's high. Breaks into the open. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oklahoma's offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QB.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, attach it. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And here's what I like about this play, man. First thing you do is take away the easy stuff. Make him react, get him outside the pocket, and now you got to catch him. You got to have a plan for a mobile QB when he gets out the pocket. Who's going to pull the trigger, come up, and chase after him? Nice discipline by this defense to get the sack.
And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And they're not on the same page there. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself.
He uncorks one deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Slippery slide, find his way, and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back. Oh, he's got some space. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Sooners want to move quickly. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Looking to throw, it's Hatchett. They're working that left side. Touchdown Sooners! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run this one off right tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And the special teams comes up special. He takes advantage. The short punt, he catches it, and you can tell does a great job using his blocks, getting north-south, getting to the end zone for the big play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls and fires complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Hatchett. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. There he goes. And he'll be brought down. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. Touchdown Sooners! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running to the left. He breaks a tackle.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They're going to mark this one at the 15. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off.
Turning it on. Inside the 40. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Oklahoma. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Right down the middle. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's ball. And he's wrestled to the ground. It'll be third and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Unleashes one. Got a man. It's Pope. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. 10. Touchdown Sooners. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He'll keep it himself. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They punt it away on 4th down. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now
he's loose. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. San Diego State is on top right now, but that's not exactly Marshall Faulk out there running circles around the D. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over TCU. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keep. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. Found the seam on the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sooners!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
The Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Wide open on the right. Past the 30. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Defense wants to bring the heat. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Unloads it left. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on 1st down. to the air on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have 2 hands on the ball.
And the Sooners backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a... There he goes! Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The 30. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Sooners!
Dude, 99 yards on 1 carry. He almost broke the 100-yard mark on 1 stinking carry. Nice job. You can see the speed. Nobody can catch him. What a big run.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And that is why they're called the handstand people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Catch in the middle, it's Bettis. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold. Offense.
A very... productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Back to throw, it's Finley. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. You got to take care of the football, big fella.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Smashes ahead. Still running at the 40. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop, maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game, so if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to the toss. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Toss to the outside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. UCF has the lead right now, but this night's crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by a field goal over Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Rainbow Warriors have moved it inside the 20. They send the tight end in motion. Back to pass, it's Finley. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start at the 6-yard line.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
They'll toss it to the left. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, get a nice positive game on the toss play.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. To the air, it's Hatchett. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Pope.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger gain.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks, it's Pope. Crosses the 45 out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Pope. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Pope. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Pope. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It's caught, and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. Spin, still running. Past the 20. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.